Hello, everyone. Hopefully, you enjoyed that last 6 weeks of nutrition info, and hopefully, some of you are still practicing what I suggested. So, I'm going to try my best to take some time each week to do a little video for you guys, as you're the ones that took the time and effort to actually click and sign up for my course, and obviously you have something in your belly that you want to succeed, get better, crush some goals. So I'm going to continue doing these videos for you because you, compared to everybody else, want change. So I want to bring up a quick little story with one of my clients. Recently we had a discussion about how he doesn't feel motivated. And I think motivation is one of those things that will come and go. I personally believe that motivation is a feeling, just like being sad or happy or angry. It comes and goes. Like, you don't see people happy all the time. But for some reason with motivation, it's like if you're not motivated when it comes to crushing a goal, then there's no sense of even going for it. Can you imagine living your life like that if you're like, oh, if I'm not happy every single day, every single hour, every single minute, then there's no point of living. It kind of sounds stupid when you take it out in that kind of context, but motivation will come and go. And those are the times where the best way to kind of bulletproof your success is to look for the small wins. Say you're having, a rough week, you're not feeling motivated, you don't really want to go to the gym, you don't really want to cook another healthy meal, and you start picking at everything you've done wrong. So many people do this, and that's when they start losing motivation. They're like, oh, well, I forgot to eat at this time. Oh, I forgot to pack my lunch. Oh, I drank too much last night, and now my whole week is, right? You got to look at the small wins, and this is going to help you keep going. As small as, did I drink enough water today? I had many clients in the past where water was an issue. I had a handful of clients where they literally wouldn't drink any water, and all their water consumption came from coffee and their food. And, for them, being, for the small wins, like just drinking one glass of water is huge. So what is your one little thing that you need to pay attention to that's going to keep you going? Maybe it's that, when you're having those weeks where you're not feeling motivated, you're like, okay, this week is shit. I haven't done this, I haven't done that, but I got 15 minutes extra sleep last night. Or, I wasn't going to work out today, but I only had time for like 10 minutes and I got a mobility workout. At least I did that. I had no sleep last night, but I dragged my ass to the gym and I just moved and I actually feel better. Those are the small wins you want to look out for and continually, push yourself towards to, and realize that you've done something, and then that rough week will pass. It will pass. And that motivation will come back. There's other factors too, is life. Life will throw shit at you all the time. Like fat loss is not a linear line that, you start here and you're like, okay, if I go this way, boom, I'm going to lose 20 pounds. No, it's more like, where am I going? And then it's like, okay, finally there. That's what fat loss or any goal is. No one gets it right off the bat. I think the best example I've heard from another doctor is that, weight loss is like quitting smoking. It takes at least 7 to 8 times before you actually get it right. So you need to be gentle with yourself and give yourself some grace, and don't be so hard on yourself. If you don't see success right away, that just don't quit. Like, you can keep going. Figure out what went wrong, and capitalize on that. Like, go with it. Like, okay, well, I'm not eating lunch at work. What's my issue? I keep forgetting my lunch in my fridge. Like, putting a freaking sticky note on your front door right before you leave, and on it says, "Hey, asshole, don't forget your lunch." You're going to stop and go grab your lunch. Little things like that will add up. The other factor you need to think about is, what are your priorities in your life? Are you going through a divorce? Are you moving houses? Are you getting a puppy? Are you adding a project to your house because now it's almost summer? Are you deciding to redo your entire backyard and deck, where after every time you come home from work, you're going to be working on that deck? Every single weekend you're going to be working on that deck. And now, where does fitness and health fit into your life? You need to always have at least 80% of the time of the year dedicated to fitness and health, because you don't want to be in a situation. This is where I get really passionate about fitness and health, is that, yes, you want to lose weight and everything like that, but there's so many people out there that have such a small priority for their fitness and health that, they end up going on blood pressure meds. They end up, every single joint hurts, and they're constantly going to see doctors. It's like all of that could be prevented if you just moved. Not going to the gym, not lifting heavy shit, just going outside to walk instead of sitting down and then drinking a bunch of beer or whatever, and then you're like, oh, this fitness thing is so stupid. You just need small little interventions and you will be successful. So, to wrap all this rambling up, if you're not feeling motivated, find the small little wins that you did through the day, through the week, and then continue to push through and realize that fat loss or any goal in life is not linear. It's all over the place. So be a little more gentle with yourself, with your expectations, and you're going to crush it. I promise. Until next week, you guys.